Steve the Maori's Dirt. Welcome to Steve the Maori's Pitwalk, and I found a very attractive young man. Hello, Mr. Emerson. How are you this evening?
Thanks, Steve. I just thought that's a Maori ice cream, eh?
You lick it.
It's black.
Look,
nice chocolate.
Emo, how are you, mate? You've had an interesting couple of nights racing. Of course, we've got a bit of an issue with the eye still.
Yeah, it's still there, but vision's getting better and better all the time. So we'll just give it another go. I mean, what else are we going to do? Sit at home and drink beer or something? And
well, from what I believe from yourself, you're not a drinker anyway, are you?
no, I'm a guzzler.
That's the sort of thing. Like tonight, we've got the love lady out there. What's the expectation? Track looks good.
Yeah, I haven't had a look yet, Steve, but James, my good man's been working on it and got it all up to spick and span again. So we've made a couple of changes. So yeah, we're just playing and getting it right.
All right, Emma. Hey, have a good night tonight. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Steve-o.
Okay, well, let's go for a walk around and see who else we can find. Good to see some Auckland cars here. And I've just found Jamie McDonald. Jamie McDonald, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad.
You've been racing pretty bloody well this season. Baypark's been good to you.
Yeah, mate, it's been good to have a good race surface to run on. Back home it's been a little rough, so it's been real good racing.
And how's the car going this season for you?
Yeah, car's magic, mate. The driver's got to get his A into G and win a feature.
How's it been up there for you in the Springs?
Yeah, not bad. We've had 2 runs and a second and a third, so I've had worse starts to the year.
You did pretty well on the pole shuffle. You and Brindle were certainly dicing hard in the feature last time you were here.
Yeah, had a heap of fun. Sad not to get the win, but it was a hell of a race nonetheless.
One of the things he made comment about when he won the feature was that there's a lot of trust between the two of you. He knows that you can both put your car wherever you like and neither's going to try and right rear the other one out of the way. Yeah,
it's dead right. I've been running with him for 10 years and we've never rubbed a wheel, and I really enjoy racing against Dino. You know, we both run each other, right to the ragged end, but hey, there's nothing dirty and it's good racing and it's good for the fans.
You talk about good for the fans. Fast racetrack here at Baypark. The season's sort of with the track conditions changing with the adding of the different bits and pieces they've done to the track. It's certainly made the speed up there.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's as quick as it's ever been, and just really nice to have a good stage to perform on, and a nice good surface. And the last couple of weeks ago we ran here, there was 2 lines and they were pretty even, so that made for really good racing. You got Cromwell, the New Zealand champs, coming up. Yeah, mate, looking forward to that. We always sort of enjoy ourselves down there and seem to run pretty good on the track. So, yeah, looking forward to getting down there and seeing all the buddies down there. All right, hey, best of luck tonight, mate. Hopefully we're talking to you later on as a feature winner. Yeah, thanks, Steve. I hope so too. All right, that's Jamie McDonald. Let's go and see who else we can find. Person I found. Hello, mate. How are you?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Good. Of course, we've got Dean Brindle, our feature winner from the last one out there, mate. You were flying that night.
Yeah, we just got it hooked up. Jamie was doing a good job, and we got into lap traffic, and we were just the lucky one to sort of get through the couple of those guys a bit quicker. And Jamie made a bit of an error and opened up for us. But yeah, we were both going really good. So it was a good run.
We're having a chat about it just to Jamie before, and he said that you two of you have been racing for 10 years, and I know you yourself made mention that you can trust the guy out there on the track.
Yeah, definitely. There's only a certain amount that you can do that with and run wheel to wheel. So we have got a lot of trust in each other's driving. So yeah, worked out good. So you'll certainly be looking to replicate the previous finish you had in the last meeting? Yeah, definitely, mate. If we can get another win, then we'll be wrapped. That's what we're obviously here for, but there's tough competition, so we'll see what we can do. About 12 years ago, we're at Baypark Speedway, and you had this little old box body truck that used to cart around the countryside. Haven't things changed? Yeah, things have changed quite a bit. We're pretty lucky to have great sponsors, and we've got a nice trailer provided and that, so it's got all the gear in it and everything's in there, so it's really cool. Can we have a look in your truck? Yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah. So what do we got, mate? Basically, we've got all the wings, spare wings hanging on the wall, and top wing up on the roof there. We've got some other bits to go, and we're going to throw another wing in it. We've got some up here. We've got some front and rear ends, 2 spares of each there, and just some spare axles if we happen to do a front end. Got wheel racks and that up the front here, and we've got a frame that we've put in up the top here to change engines. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, and there's a spare engine up here ready to go, so that's all ready to go in the car. So if we had to, we could swap an engine during the meeting, but we don't want to do that.
You talk about spare engines. I think the only person I've ever seen before this carrying spare engines and bits and pieces was Joe Farram, who's a super stock man. But wow, you guys have certainly made a change, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's the way it's heading, you know, like when we run in the States, it was like that. So a lot of guys are getting to that sort of level now, and it's just where it is, unfortunately.
Certainly no disrespect to the home track of Western Springs, but it must be nice to bring a rig like this into Baypark and actually have a place that you can park it in the pits.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty handy being able to work out of it. You just roll your car out and you put mule and away you go. So yeah, we're very lucky with the facility that we've got here at Baypark.
I was just talking to your man next door, Jamie McDonald, about Cromwell coming up, New Zealand champs.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a tough one. You know, there's a lot of the top guys going down, and obviously there'll be a bit of an American contingent there of Jonathan and a couple of other guys I think are coming to it. So it'll be tough, but we'll see what we can do down there.
Now on the front of the shirt we've got the Peter Murphy Race to Recovery t-shirts. Now you can buy them here out of your trailer.
Yeah, we've still got a limited amount left, and if we get enough people keen on getting some more, we can look at doing a bulk deal and freight some more over from the States.
All right, well, hey Dino, best of luck tonight. Thanks for letting us see through your amazing rig. That's pretty cool.
No worries, man. Cheers for that.
All right, we'll go and find the next person. Dean Brindle, have a good night. Man, you want to see these things? They are incredible. So a little bit further over there is the 14M, it was Ferns, it still is Ferns Group race car. All these young gentlemen with their fancy gear on. Hello, Mr. Tyrrell, how are you?
Not bad, Steve.
So what, just a photo shoot for the car?
Yeah, they didn't want me in it, so just a photo shoot of the cars. It's the best looking part of our team.
And so is that not having you in there just to reduce the weight of the car?
Yeah, it's reducing the weight. It should go pretty good in a straight line, but that's about it, yeah.
How have you found the season?
Oh, pretty bad start, to be honest. We're chipping away at it, but we'll come right.
You've been doing a lot of racing up at Western Springs.
We've been trying to do a lot of racing. Yeah, first night was pretty good. Had a heat win and stuff up there, and got a little bit of upside down in the feature, but last week wasn't too good either. So we're chipping away at it. We'll come right tonight.
All right, well, you're back home at Baypark, and it's certainly nice to have you back.
The weather's nice as well.
All right, mate, have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Hello, how are you? Oh, okay. Steve the Mary just scared a little baby. Ricky Logan driving the Sammy Swindow car out of Salter Motorsport. This is going to be exciting tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be so much exciting as just practical. You know, we just want to kind of shake the car down for Sammy, make sure it doesn't have any leaks and everything runs good. You know, so in the night we're here to race, but hopefully there's no drama and it goes back in the truck the way it came out.
That's always the plan when you go racing. Now, you said 10 years since you've last raced a Maxima, a J&J man.
Yeah, you know, I've driven a little bit of everything, and I've won in about all the cars, and I've sucked in about all of them. You know, they're just tubing. You can do all the same thing with any of them, but it's just worked out where I actually haven't ran a Maxima in about 10 years. So probably the first part of the night, we'll be trying to get comfortable and get used to it, and then we'll go from there.
I talked to Dean Brindle and Jamie McDonald. Those guys are keen to chase a flag tonight. You interested in spoiling their show?
I didn't come here to run second.
That's what I love, that attitude. I mean, a race car driver, second sucks, doesn't it?
That's right. Whoever said second doesn't suck is a guy that never won.
Well, as people say, I've always said to people, show me a good loser and I'll show you a loser.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but you got to be a good loser. But yeah, no, we're here to win, so we'll see how it goes.
And how's it all going here in New Zealand? I mean, we talked earlier in the day. You used to spend a lot of time in the States, and it's not a lot now, or maybe a week a year.
Yeah, no, we're businessmen now. You know, I run the Lucas Hall of New Zealand here, and it's been quite busy, so it's going well.
That's great. Hey, have a fantastic night tonight. Thanks for talking to us.
All right, hopefully we'll talk to you later.
Hopefully so. Thank you very much. And so one of the things you do when you're Steve the Mary is every now and then you have a camera and you find Aussie Socko. Hello, mate. How are you?
Living the dream, mate. Yourself?
Well, I'm pretty bloody good, but what, you've just come down to maybe buy another car or something?
Yeah, just looking at Ron's car there. Just going to offer him a bit of a deal.
And not a bad idea. I mean, it's good to see you old buggers come back. I mean, Broken Ass is coming back as well. You know, it'd be good to see Aussie, Broken Ass and Co come back. We'll get Waco, go back and do it again.
Yeah, there could be a lot of crashes if Broken Ass is back.
You know, this goes out to millions of people worldwide.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Broken Ass. What have you been up to, mate? How many years since your last racing?
Must be about 3 now. Coming up to 3, maybe 4. Yeah, just working, mate, you know, trying to make a living.
Well, that's it's not easy to do, is it? So I got to.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, mate. Hey, great to see you. Thanks for coming back to Baypark. I'm sure we'll see you a lot. You like to holiday down here, don't you?
Yeah, mate, love it.
All right, that was Aussie Socko. Oh, here's another man. Hello, how are you?
How are you, Steve? How you going? I mean, Drever. Sorry, mistaken identity there.
Oh boy, just because I sound like Drever from time to time doesn't make me Aaron Drever.
We got to stop that, eh? We should stop picking on him. But mind you, at this point in time, he's probably sitting at Columbus Cafe having a coffee, you know, just what he normally does apparently during the day on Facebook.
Well, I believe Aaron Drever tonight is at Huntley Placemakers Speedway with the second night of the Teams Champs, maybe.
Really? Oh, well, he'll see a few crashes there tonight is what he probably did last week, so just be a normal night for him.
Did you crash last week?
No, actually, we just drove around and tried not to crash. That's the name of the game.
Or well, you just, idled?
Pretty much, just off idle, I think, just to save it.
Hey, one of the bonuses about me being Steve the Maori is that nobody in New Zealand takes me seriously, and I can't see anyone from your three-lettered Speedway in Auckland watching this, so, I mean, I'm sure you won't get in trouble for anything you've said.
Yeah, probably not, but hey, you never know. Get upset.
I got to tell you one thing that's really cool about Baypark, and is that we've got Jamie McCarthy.
Oh, yeah, I know. I spoke to him during the week and he was glad to come down. I was going to bring a couple of T-shirts and we're just going to give them away, but I forgot. So next time we come down here, I think I'll bring those shirts down. We'll give them away for free.
Mate, it's great to see you. Thanks for coming back to Baypark.
Thanks, Steve. See you later on.
All right. Well, just before he gets out there, he looks like Spider-Man. Carl Wilson, how are you, buddy?
Good to be here.
That is one awesome-looking balaclava.
Yeah, made it myself, cut this bit out myself, so I can look special.
Oh, you do look very special. You don't walk with a limp as well?
No, not yet, but only young, so there's plenty of time left.
Car looks fantastic, mate.
Yeah, car came out real good, and done some different stuff on it. Cleared overall sign writing. Car looks real good, and McCall painting did it all for us, and it came out real good. So happy.
So who did the design?
Basically, we just did it ourselves, and we just got what we needed on there. It's the bare minimum. Looking for sponsors, so get some sponsors that we can put that on the wing and get amongst it.
And look, I see one really awesome-looking name up there. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. He does a lot of hard work and doesn't get the credit he deserves. So.
Oh, mate, you make me cry. M on the car this season, the big M.
Yeah, this is the place to be, really. We're looking to get down here for years, just the sponsors haven't really let us, but now that we've been released from our sponsors, we get to run at Baypark as much as we want, so yeah, looking forward to looking.
All right, Ollie, great to see you, mate. Thanks for coming down. Back to, your new home track.
Yeah, good to be home.
Cheers, buddy. And of course, that is Carl Wilson. And just because I'm an absolute whore, check it out on the side there, Multi-Made Productions. Found this young man here, Michael Pickens. Mate, great to have you back at Baypark Speedway.
Yeah, thanks. Good to be back.
So you've been out of the country a lot, I'm sure?
Yeah, went to Perth a couple of weeks ago and ran the midget and only ran three of the hot laps there in Blue Motor. So yeah, I've run that Figs race 4 times and had 4 issues with motors. So doesn't like me for some reason, but we're back here at Baypark and looking forward to it.
Now the Century Batteries sprint car is, I'm sure, going to be flying tonight in the hands of how many times New Zealand midget champion now is it?
5 times, and we've got our New Zealand midget championship on the 7th of December at the Springs, which I'm going to try and defend. So yeah, looking forward to it, and looking forward to tonight, just getting more and more comfy as each race goes with the sprint car.
How do you find the cross training between sprint cars and midgets and bouncing back and forth between the two classes?
The sprint car, it helps my midget driving because it makes me straighter in the midget. Probably, going back from the midget back to the sprint car, it could possibly hurt because I'm not 100% comfortable in the sprint car yet. But yeah, when I go back to the midget, it seems slow and it, like I say, it keeps me straighter. So it's interesting.
I once spoke to a guy that used to race a super saloon, and then he went to a sprint car that was Skinny Coulson back into the super saloon, and he said it felt like he could read a book going down the straights.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason the Americans are so good when they come down here, because of those shorter tracks. Obviously, it seems slow to them, and they've got more time to think. And it's just, I guess it's like anything. The slower it feels to you, the more time you got, so the better you are.
Now, you've probably got a favourite track. You've raced all over the world. Where would it be?
Without a doubt, Kokomo in Indiana is the absolute best track I've raced at, and one of the reasons being time you go there is exactly the same, and it's absolutely right on the fence or right on the pole by the end of the feature, and sorts of boys out from the men, that's for sure.
Now, of course, we've had a track that's been had varied conditions over the years, and we've certainly done our very, very best to make it a better track this year. We've added a lot of different mixes and stuff to try and give you a good track, and I know there's a lot of moisture out there now.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I haven't run on the new tracks yet this season, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But by all means, it sounds like it's going to be good.
Hey, look, best of luck tonight, but best of luck on the 7th of December when you try to defend that title at the Springs.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, mate. I just found the 46H car of Cody Harder. Cody's currently sitting on a bus just around the corner, and I know he hates the microphone and he hates the camera. So what you do is you turn it around like this, interrupt it, and you say, hello, mate, how are you?
I'm good, yourself?
I am good. Now, Cody Harder, the 46H Huntley man, you weren't coming tonight.
No, we decided last night, after a few beers, I think, got the better of us, that we'd come and have a skid tonight, yeah.
And you've had a couple of skids this season already at Huntley?
Yeah, we had a bit of a shakedown last weekend, but yeah, just had a few issues and just running around with the saloons, just trying to get some laps under the car, you know.
What are you hoping to do?
Well, keep it in one piece and hopefully don't blow up the engine. That would be nice to start with.
It's not a bad idea, really. I mean, engines, I guess they're easy to come by, aren't they? They don't cost a lot.
You know, like I think, you know, I went to the local wreckers, a couple of $100, you know. That's what we run, you know. We've only got like sort of 145 horsepower, so sort of 700 down on most cars. But yeah, we're just gifted, you know.
You didn't do a lot of racing last season. You've, of course, got the Ian Burson car.
Yeah, Trevor Ackers from Raceworks has done a few changes to it, but yeah, Ian's old car and just a few 2012 updates on it, and even this year we've done a few more. So yeah, just it's a good car anyway. So it come from a good pedigree. So Trev's changed it. So yeah.
It's good to see a Maori boy out there doing it. You are a Maori. Is it Hatter, or is it actually Hutter, like, you know, it should be?
Well, I think it really depends on how much money's involved, you know, like, you know, if it means I can make a claim, it's Hutter, and if it just doesn't matter, it's whatever you want it to be, man.
That's the bonus of being brown enough to claim land and wide enough to get away with it.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, there's the clever ones and then there's the dumb ones, eh?
Yeah, I am one of those dumb ones. Cody Harder, nice to see you, mate. Good luck tonight.
Cheers, bro.
I found Dan Corin here. Hello, Dan. How are you, mate?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm good, mate. Hey, I got in trouble for wearing jandals in the pits before.
Did you? Well, I'm a driver.
Those are the whitest feet I've ever seen.
I don't see light very often.
Hey, how about Steve Cowling? He's pretty good, eh?
Oh, hell yeah. He's at the moment.
I mean, like, he just dominated the, you know, he's just the best driver out in the Cowling Motorsports, you know, drivers, eh?
Oh, for sure. He's my idol, that fella.
And I mean, he must be Chris's idol as well.
Yeah, definitely. You should really ask Chris about him as well. But no, he's a superb driver, and I reckon he's going to put that number 2 one digit forward this year.
Oh, I mean, like, it must be really amazing for you to be able to race with Steve Cowling.
Yeah, no, he is a bloody good driver, and yeah, I've learned a lot off him. So,
are you guys allowed to run like mirrors in your car? So if you're leading a race and you see Steve Cowling behind you, you can like pull over and let him come through?
No, we don't run mirrors, but pretty sure you can't miss these things when they're in the corner of your eye. So yeah, if he's coming through, I'll certainly give him a good run. But
is the fluoro there so that you can, you know, on Steve Cowling's car, so you can see Steve Cowling's bonnet when he comes inside you and you move out of the way?
The yellow, I think it's more there because you know the old saying, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Oh, Buzz, that's good. I'll stop being a dick. Dan Corin, mate, you've been having a good season. A bit of a change. We had lightning in the last meeting. We're back to the Tauranga ITM colours.
Yeah, back to team colours. Got to support Tauranga ITM. They do a lot for us. So yeah, good to be back in their colours. But yeah, it's a good thing that Baypark's doing to put it out there for the kids with something they can sort of more relate to and get a bit of a family entertainment thing going. It's pretty cool.
Now, is it true that you did practice backflips just in case you won? You could do a backflip.
Yes, I did, but I haven't got there yet. I'm still looking for someone to teach me. Final.
Just practice on a trampoline is what I got told.
Yeah. Well, Mum and Dad sold ours, so can't do it.
I guess you are probably growing to an age that you don't need a trampoline anymore, though.
Oh, I don't know. You're young as you feel, man. I'm still only young fella, man. Just out of mini stocks.
Just 16 years old, because 16 is legal, and that's what you are. Hey, good luck tonight, mate. I hope it goes well for you. I mean, those cars are flying. We certainly expect you guys to pack hunt as you do with those Cowling cars.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be bloody giving it shit.
All right, Dan Corin. Have a good night, mate. See ya. You got to love it when these guys get told what to do by a 2-time New Zealand champion. So what do you think they should do?
Well, I just noticed Bald's firing orders, but he's got clean hands. Poor old Jeff, he's twice his age. The poor old bug has to lie on the ground and to get dirty hands. He doesn't even give you gloves.
No, at least you get hot.
You're lucky you still got a job, Bald.
So, I mean, what do you think of these cars? These Phantoms, they're not too bad, are they?
Yeah, well, when I look at it, I think of Phantom of the Opera. But I'd hate to hear Dean sing.
I wonder where Dean is. I mean, what does Dean do these days?
Well, I don't know if he yells and screams at them, but he's pretty mellow sort of dude, so it probably doesn't. He'd be in He might be in there powdering his nose in the trailer.
Of course, that's probably... Hey, I bet you're happy you weren't racing down at Woodford Glen on the weekend, eh? Last night.
Say that again?
I bet you were happy you weren't racing down at Woodford Glen last night.
What happened down there?
Oh, you don't know what social media is, do you?
See, they don't want us to talk, do they?
Bastards, eh? And that smelly methanol stink is horrible.
It is, yeah, well, that's why you run avgas on the carburetor, keep it simple.
Exactly. And a Ford. And a love lady?
Yeah, lovely lady.
Yes, you and your love lady. It's nice to see you, mate.